Welcome, Bricksters. I have a message. The message is this. The upcoming figures you are about to see are not Lego. They are imposters.
Well, okay then. Imposters, you say? Well, actually, I went down to a friend's shop, and he just opened recently, and he has mostly Lego, and he had some of these Lego compatible figures because they're not Lego brand Lego minifigures. So anyway, I bought them off him, and this is the load or haul that I got here. There was a whack of them. There was tons of them. And I'm going to go through them all, each and every one with you, and sort of break them down into like superheroes or horror figures or whatever. Now, these figures, you just can't get them by Lego. They just don't make them. Some they do, but the majority of them, they don't. Now, I'm just going to speed build these ones right here, and I will be back to you very, very shortly with a review of each figure or little series of. Let's get at it. Okay, so there's no genetically engineered minifigures here. This is a straight up Colonel Saunders minifigure. Yes, Colonel Harland Saunders, the KFC man himself, with a drumstick and one of his chicken. Do you see anything there that's genetically altered? Nah, I don't. Alright, let's move right along here. Alright, we have Ronald McDonald and Colonel Harland Sanders right here. This is the restaurant crew of the minifigures that we had. The printing on Ronald McDonald is just awesome. It's really, really awesome. What more can I say? I'm loving it. Just like the tile says there. And the KFC man, Mr. Colonel Sanders himself, it's a pretty small KFC printed on his jacket, but it is printed awesomely. And now we have a couple girls. We have Penny from the Big Bang, and the lady that's in the red, I gotta admit, I have no idea who this minifigure is. So if you can help me out, please let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, and my favorite group of superheroes, the Ninja Turtles! And my favorite of all is Master Splinter, because he's just the coolest rat around. Now, I gotta say, these figures here, I don't know what brand they are, but the dead giveaway is on Michelangelo, or Mikey, or the turtle with the orange headband, if you want to call it that. Okay, it's on his nunchucks. Look at that chain in between. Lego does not have metal chain. They have plastic chain. So we know right off the bat these are Lego compatibles. These are not the true Lego. However, look at the detail in those shells. It is awesome. It is molded quite well. It is I can't see any flaws in any of these figures here at all. They all come with their own skateboard, even Master Splinter and Shredder. And Master Splinter, you can see right there. I'll just take Shredder away. Master Splinter has quite had the great printing on his face in that. I don't know how they did that, but works out really well. The details in these figures are just amazing. The weapons are pretty cool. But like I say, right here, there's the dead giveaway, is that little metal chain. So we know it's not Lego. But anyway, that being said, out of the superhero series, I gotta say, these guys are my favorite series. And I do have the complete series of Turtles. Once again, there's that chain. That's the giveaway. Now, we're moving on to some other characters here. And you can see there's a molding problem right here with Supergirl's leg. Another dead giveaway that this isn't a Lego figure. However, that being said, Indiana Jones is perfect. His figure came out perfect there. The whip has that little bit of rubber movement. And Chewie and his snowballs and some trees from the Christmas Advent calendar. and it has a flick fire bow that he has there. Don't get me started on those flick fires. I just don't care for them darn things. Look at Supergirl's foot. It is mismolded. Okay, and here is V for Vendetta. The guy, yes. The man with the message. Yeah, pretty cool character. Beautiful printing on the front torso of this minifig, and the face is just plain out wonderful printing. I gotta say, I gotta keep coming back to the printing of these characters because it is amazing. Also, like the Captain Jack Sparrow here, the Guardian from the Terminator. The printing on these is not bad at all. Now on Captain Jack's hairpiece, the red part, you can see the black through it. As opposed to Lego, you cannot. I love the Guardian's eye. Anyway, moving on. Michael Jackson. A wonderful printing on this minifigure. It is amazing in so many ways. With that iconic jacket that he has and the microphone. I just wish he had a glove on. But we can easily fix that by adding a white hand. Cobra Commander. Okay, mismolded again in his right arm. You can see a dent in the side, and also you couldn't even put a hand up into the arm because it was like sealed right off. And there's a close-up of the arm being sealed off there. You can't get anything into that. There's no hand going into that. So that's a bad mismolding on that one. And here's two crazy minifigures that I just absolutely love. The printing on these are amazing. He-Man and Skeletor. Now let's take a closer look at these guys. Love the colors that they used, and the huge sword for He-Man, and the big double blade well that he carries on his back. And I love how it's hooked on there with the over the neck piece and the little 1x1 clip. And of course the colors are just fantastic for these guys. Skin tone for He-Man and the purple and blues for Skeletor. What do you say, Skeletor? Meow. Okay, Bricksters, here is another minifigure that I need help figuring out who it is. We thought it might be Deadshot, but we don't know. We can't find it. We can't find this minifigure anywhere. And, you know, he's got like a sniper rifle there. So if anybody knows who this figure is, for goodness sake, let me know in the comments below. He looks like the White Ninja too, but he's not. So now just a quick overview of all the horror minifigures in this series. So this is them. It's a great little series. The printing on all these guys is just amazing. And like I say, and now we'll go through all the figures in this series so you can see what they're like and have your own opinions on them. Two more really beautifully printed and detailed figures. It's the Pumpkin King himself, Jack Skellington, and Sally. These two figures are awesome. I was going to try to paint a couple figures like these, but I could never paint them as detailed as these are. And I would never have been able to do it as good as these. Now, if you watch The Ring, you will know who this girl is. And actually, I've built her wrong. Can you tell me in the comments down below what I did wrong? I figured out who she was. I was able to fix my mistake. But see if you guys can see what that mistake is. It's quite obvious. It sticks right out. Just like the hair on your head. And three of the most iconic guys of all time. Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and Freddy Krueger. Love these minifigs. They are just plain awesome. Awesome printing on them and everything. Now the Michael Myers figure here, you can see that the blue isn't quite the best. I'm going in really close there. You can see that the plastic is, you can see, well, there's other color coming through of the blue. It's not the greatest blue. It's not the greatest plastic formation. Even the tan on his hair is kind of very plasticky. However, it doesn't matter to me. It's Michael Myers. That's what counts. These guys are cool. Now, really cool printing, Chucky. Yes, I'm excited to say Chucky because this printing is probably my favorite of all these minifigures. It is amazing. There's so much detail pad printed on this minifigure. It's not funny. It's crazy. It's awesome. Now, compared to the girl on his left here, this is the girl from The Exorcist. And the printing is awesome on that as well. It's just the colors all match up. They're the two shortest minifigures, but let me tell you, the printing detail, you can go in so close to that, it's amazing. Now we have Jeepers Creepers coming out here, so you better watch out. This is the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. And Jeepers Creepers, look at his arms. What happened there? There's a mispackage. He got two right arms. Oh my. What can we do about it? Anyway, we just put him on. He looks kind of horrible. And, well, why not? It's a horror story. I'll leave it at that. Beetlejuice. I don't know. Did he appear for you? Didn't appear for me, but that's alright. Another awesomely printed figure. Why did they give Beetlejuice dynamite in the green? I don't know. Anyway, this is Carrie, everybody's favorite schoolgirl, who got that wonderful tub of stuff poured on her at the dance. No, not really. I'm glad I wasn't there to see that. I really felt bad for her when I watched that movie. I really did. I really felt bad for her. That was almost a part of bullying. So, yeah, don't ever do that. Now we're going to move on to all the minifigures that are my favorites in this haul. Skeletor, Michael Jackson, The Exorcist Girl, Carrie, Chucky, and Sally. The printing on these is why I picked them. It's just remarkable. Like, I got to just keep reiterating this because the printing, like on Sally here and on Chucky, is just, it's mind-blowing. It's just amazing. It is so fine detailed. Even under a magnifying glass, you can see everything's ever so carefully done. And even the Michael Jackson, the front of his torso is awesome. All the fronts of the torsos, like, just, it's amazing. So, you know, you have seen some probably that are not pad printed very well, but I gotta admit, close-ups of these really yield a good pad printing. See it for yourself. It's right there in the picture. I know people have said that these clone minifigures can have the off printing and issues and all that. Yes, we know that. But you know what? I have bought Lego ones that have also been off and not quite right and really disappointed. So, you know, they all have their issues. Out of all these clone figures that I have here, I can't say that there's one of them that's misprinted. They're all perfectly printed. Better than I've seen on any Lego minifigure. Zoomed in right close. Just check out that shoulder on Michael Jackson's arm. It's just really, really detailed. You know, it's amazing. And the front of the torso, it is really, really amazing. Same with Skeletor, you know. But the Chucky and the Exorcist Girl and Sally, if I gotta pick one between Chucky and Sally, yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna say Sally because it's really pad printed well. And Carrie is painted like with 2 or 3 layers of different ink on them. So if anything, if not for the figures, the printing on these things are pretty darn awesome. Well, here's the whole group of minifigures that I was able to pick up the other day. And it's quite a few of them, I gotta admit. And, well, you just look here and you can see them all. That they all have wonderful printing. There really isn't too much misformation except on a couple figures there. The, you know, like Supergirl and Cobra Commander. But other than that, there wasn't any mismoldings in these ones that I had besides those 2. And they all came with base plates. Thanks for watching, fellow Bricksters and Lego friends. I really appreciate it that you watched this to the end. And if you've made it through to this point, once again, comment, like, and subscribe down below. And I'll catch you again in the next video.
Come on, over here. Look into my eyes. I'll be back.